Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And he's gone looking for safety. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy...
And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Yamal is second in the league scoring charts. Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Pedri. Rashford. Pedri. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Rashford. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong! Fantastic from De Jong! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There is Suarez. He's had a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Carlos Alenia. All played for Denis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Over to the left. That's good running with the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji. And it's Jimenez. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's De Jong. Goes for goal! Decent enough try.
De Jong has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Johnny. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Can he get it through? Carlos Alenia. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Denis Suarez. Johnny. Tony Martinez. Jimenez cuts it out. Pedri is amongst the league's top 5 scorers.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rashford. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Robertson, great vision. Rashford gets into a good position. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he latch on to this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And it's Messi. Carlos Alenia. It's Denis Suarez. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's going up front in a hurry.
2 minutos de descuento.
Denis Suarez. Johnny. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's Denis Suarez. Akanji tries to play it through, looking for the run. Oh, super shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a... This time, surely! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mikel Oyarzabal aims beyond the defence. Oh, they can break here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, good-looking ball. Alava disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tony Martinez.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's picked his way through. De Jong gets rid without sophistication. And that has put paid to that.
Este partido asciende a 50.913 espectadores.
Out again for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi running with the ball. Messi. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? Shot. Tries a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Rashford. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a look and place it forward. Rashford. And the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Alaba choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 8.
De Jong.
Serán sustituidos.
And it's Rashford.
El dorsal
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
6.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be...
Oh, what has happened here?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now, can they get it back? Valverde charging forward down that flank. Pressure coming in from all directions. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Brilliantly cut out. Decent chance! No, got right underneath it. Yamal, driving forward. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Quality ball. Yamal.
Habrá
Messi,
6
it's a
minutos de
threatening
descuento.
ball. Denis Suarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tony Mutt shoots! He has done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Pedri, looking to play him in. There's the shot! No, that's just wide. Denis Suarez. Johnny. That's the end. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Yamal on the score sheet. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
Unbelievable.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Rashford, he is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Tries a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Getafe grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Borja Mayoral! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's in on goal. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Messi. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well measured. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Robertson running with the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Getafe deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to dink it through. Off the ball! Real chance here. Great chance! Corner given. Messi with the short one. And he's there to get it away. Getafe have the chance to go the other way. Goes for the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nice bit of trickery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rashford. Can he finish? He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Martin. And it's a corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to... And Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he's intervened well there. Searching pass he's played there. And he's just misjudged that one.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Diego Rico. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Aimed in towards Pedri! And the header is disappointing in the end. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Getafe get the second half started.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Robertson tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. No way through. Rashford. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Robertson. Great vision. He's got away. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Robertson. That's a little off target. He's shifting through the gears here. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to belt it away. Rashford looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Rashford has the third most assists in the league this year. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Plays it in low, and he's heaved it away. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a sharp pass. Rashford with 2 goals already to his name. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jimenez. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Jimenez. And it's with the keeper. Akanji. For Valverde. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Pedri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Driving on and making good progress. Chips it through. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
So what can they conjure from this one? It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? And he's lifted it over.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Threads one in. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Akanji. Valverde plays a sharp little ball here. deftly away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good take in a good area. And it's been shipped out wide. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Valverde looking for options for movement. And no, he's seen through all of that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. And the ball is out of play. Very much into the last knockings. Valverde. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where...
Shoots! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. Here's Llorente. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Barrios. Played out to the left flank. Pablo Barrios. Jimenez. No, that's been intercepted. Jimenez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Baina. Jimenez. And Pablo Barrios. Jimenez. Baina, out to the right. Molina picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball has bounced loose now. Alvarez goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yamal has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barrios has found the net here, of course. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oyarzabal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Mikel Oyarzabal is currently top scorer in the league. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alvarez is onto this. They want to be quick to recover this. That has been slung wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread out to the left. Pedri. Oh, well played. Barrios. And it's Llorente. Akanji. Oh, this looks sharp. Played back in. He's tried one! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 40.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Llorente. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Valverde picks it up now. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Barcelona have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are back on the way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Barrios. And Jimenez. It's a good ball out wide. Alvarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. He slings. Can he finish? He scores! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So is this the start of a comeback? Turns back here, probably the best option. De Jong. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Llorente. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Llorente. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koke. That has not gone well.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Gonzalez. This is Jimenez. And it's Koke. Baina.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And Gonzalez. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space. And
the shot! Baina. Barrios. Played out to the right. He is through here. Knocks it into space. Big chance! Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Robertson. Akanji. Jimenez. Akanji. Jimenez. Akanji. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's the shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
El dorsal 23, el dorsal 8, serán sustituidos por
Koke.
el dorsal 9, el dorsal 4,
Molina.
el dorsal 5.
Mikel Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run.
And the shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
De Jong. Not the most convincing of passes. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Great chance! And that would have won it.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
They've played it short. And he's had a hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he plays one through. Chance, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. This looks promising. Now it's Llorente. And the through ball. That's the keeper's ball. Pedri. He has a look up. It's Rashford! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Molina. There will be a throw-in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mikel Oyarzabal on the score sheet 3 times. Very... Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the 2 key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front 3 are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Yamal aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Axel Witsel, is a real midfield gem. A very understated player who adds a real spine to that midfield. And he must be one of the hardest players to try and play around, I would think.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He has found the way through. De Jong gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. It's a promising position. Rashford with the cross.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Unahi spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Valverde drives forward on the overlap. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. Witsel. Unahi goes looking wide. Brian Hill gets into a good position. Now it's Yamal. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super ball! Rashford. And it's lofted through here. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Valverde. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Witsel. Rincon. That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! And he's done it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Girona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Out to the left it goes. Played out towards the right wing.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he latch on to this? Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rincon.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Rashford. Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. There's the shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Could be danger here. Driving on and making good progress. Defending was strong and firm. That has been slung wide.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a good ball. Chance! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.